Hello, brave people of the world. So, war in Ukraine is going on. Counterattack by Ukrainian forces is going on successfully, but slowly. And we should support Ukrainian army. So please later take a look in my comments. I'll put information about fundraising I'm doing for 204th battalion of 241 brigade. So let's check news. What happened today? Denmark ready to send F-16 fighters to Ukraine if US approves. Yeah, so these procedures, they talked about F-16 last 3 months. Could you just meet, it's like, let's go to restaurant. Okay, then after 1 week, but should we approve or should we don't approve? You have to understand, it is a life of our soldiers. If you are preparing pilot, just make it. I don't know, US is our the greatest ally. US government helped us a lot, but I don't know why it's so slowly, why it's so long. It's if we already countries, NATO countries are preparing Ukrainian pilots to manage this F-16, just approve before. So they're ready, go. And thank you, Denmark, for our support. So Ukraine needs aircraft. Minister of Defense of Denmark said, more than ever if they want to win their fight. This also concerns the Danish F-16 fighter jets. But Denmark needs approved by United States, which manufacture these aircrafts. So without producers approval, Denmark cannot send this F-16. So please, US, do it. Ukraine's foreign ministry slams French TV channel report filmed at Russian army position. It's bottom of bottom and bottom. I have many friends in France. All of them support Ukraine, but if, as French people say, c'est une merde, 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 merde. First of all, this French journalist, they went into Ukrainian territory without permission of Ukrainian territory. They went to occupier, they went to invader, and they showed invaders, soldiers, everyday life, and so on and so on. So the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine has responded to the recent story released by the French TV channel TF1. It's a very famous channel. Everybody watches this, and I can't believe. From the position of the Russian force in the occupied territory of Ukraine. So spokesman of Ministry of Foreign Affairs of Ukraine, Oleg Nikolenko, wrote on Twitter. TF1 Info's report on Russian troops to destroy more cities in occupied areas of Ukraine hits new lows of journalism. So, this is, I don't know how even to comment, because I think that France is an ally of Ukraine. France is part of democratic world. So how this, I can't even call them. Journalists can go to the invaders' base, which is on occupied Ukrainian territory, and make some video about these killers and demons. Merde, merde, merde. Excusez-moi, mais c'est une merde. Bullshit. So this is also made me very sad. Biden states he wants simplify requirements for Ukraine on its path to NATO. So you see, it's a policy of different standards. So for Finland, few months, and Finland is part of NATO. Also, Sweden is going to join just Turkey makes some problem for Sweden. Anyway, yeah, I do respect Finland. I do respect Finnish people, and it's good that they joined. So why it cannot be same story for Ukraine? So Biden said it's going to be escalation if Ukraine became a part of NATO. But don't you remember that 2021 Biden met Putin and they were calling each other? Did it make the escalation? No, it made escalation. Then Putin attacked Ukraine. So, or also, our allies were not giving us tanks, F-16, and so on. Did make the escalation. When the escalation happened in Ukraine in 2022, when we got HIMARS. After that, we immediately de-escalate Russia. So Russians knew, because before that, they were bombing our cities, our soldiers, and they knew that they cannot take answers. Now, after Ukraine got HIMARS, we began to bomb them. So now they know if they bomb, we can answer the same for them. So, President Biden, we are very thankful for your help, but don't be, I don't want to use bad word, but how can we should support Ukrainian membership of NATO. We don't need any special plans. We are fighting for our freedom. We are fighting for freedom of the world. We should be part of NATO. Yeah, even Biden at the same time he said the Ukrainian army now meets the standards of NATO countries, but he expressed doubt about whether the Ukrainian security system as whole meets the standards and whether it is corrupt. Yeah, Ukraine is corrupt country. Corruption is high, but about military help, don't. I think that Ukrainian government or wherever some dictators can steal, because our allies give us menu like tank this and give us money. So and say, okay, if you buy this, you buy this. So it's not impossible to corrupt. Anyway, it is so sad because it is time which we are losing. If our allies could give us all weapon even before November 2022, this war would be ended. If clear Ukraine would hear that we are becoming part of NATO, war will be ended, unfortunately. One side, US help us, another side slowly think, do that, don't do that. I don't know why. Why and why and why. President of European Parliament met defender of Azovstal. You remember Azovstal? It was a plant in Mariupol which totally destroyed by Russians. So Ptashka, a bird in Ukrainian, famous girl who was fighting against Russia in Mariupol. She met Roberta Metsola, President of European Parliament. Thank you, Roberta Metsola, for meeting our and supporting our soldiers. So, and also I wanted to mention that because of that number of victims of destroying of Kakhovka electric station increasing. Officially now about 16 people are dead, and we even don't know how many people lost. So, and water is still there. Just imagine people without water for drinking, water around them, on the occupied territory of Kherson region. Also, Russian is still bombing them. Russian even don't give permission for Red Cross or United Nations, and these people are suffering. And water is still high. So news like that, unfortunately, were not too good. So We hope for Ukrainian counterattack. We are waiting for good results, but remember that this counterattack is also bringing many and many victims on Ukrainian side, on increasing dead Ukrainian soldiers. Thank you for your support. Just subscribe for this channel. Also support my fundraising. And glory be to Ukraine. Glory to Ukrainian soldiers. Be brave. It's Ukraine.